Fuck,
All in
fuck,
all, the
fuck,
Winter
fuck,
Palace
fuck,
game
fuck,
provided some
fuck,
fine
fuck.
sport, even with the extra.
You know they sent Lady Morrigan to the Inquisition.
Of course. Damn it. I have to go to the war table first. Fucking shit. This better not be one of those super long war table things, or I might have to just cheat in advance time.
Yes?
I know I can talk to all my teammates a few more times, and some of them have stuff to say and some of them don't. And after that I talk to Morrigan. She's apparently going to tell me some kind of plan to defeat the archdemon so that I can beat Corypheus, and then I guess there's one more mission after that, and that should be it.
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
Oh, and I get to judge Samson too.
Let's see what we have.
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache.
Fun fact, it doesn't give you the option to kill Samson. The one guy I was finally going to go, yeah, this guy deserves to die. You'll see. Bring him.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, General to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars
He's
have
too
always
valuable to
been
kill.
used.
What?
How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
You led them to their deaths, but did a good job. That's your defense.
I'm not offering a defense. What I did was a mercy for Templars already lost.
You were always weak, and your leadership proves it.
Every one of those Templars would have suffered until nothing was left. And then be forced to kill and die. I gave them hope. Just like the Chantry. Just like you. I'm weak. You're a savior. Do what you want. I'm done talking.
So what do you guys think? I guess letting Kirkwall have him is the same as killing him, so I'm leaning towards that one. When I did it yesterday on my other save, I let Dagna have him to study his powers. I didn't know what to pick. Shove him in a hole, I guess he'll die eventually from the red lyrium, like he said, maybe. That's putting him in the prison cell. Exile him to the wilderness seems like the worst idea ever, because then Corypheus could just pick him up again, right? So what the fuck? So I'll let you guys pick. I'm leaning towards let Kirkwall have him. Now we wait for the delay. Since I said all that about 30 seconds ago. Got 2 for shove him in a hole. Hope this doesn't involve me bending over first. Probably not going to get too many votes, because no matter how many people I have in my channel, usually no more than like 5 of them will actually ever say anything. Just the loyal ones. Like Daniel Langboom, Blom, however you say that. A slow motion and Wham Bambola. And King Vixie, he's not in here. Looks like we're gonna shove him in a hole. Oh wait, no. Now we're going Kirkwall. Chumanga says in a hole. Alright. I'm just gonna call it Kirkwall it is. Hello, Naruto.
We could use more
Shove him
friends
in the
Free
hole.
Marches. We'll barter you there.
I mean, send him to Kirkwall.
Samson, you are a traitor and a murderer. Kirkwall's leaders
Close
will
enough.
decide your fate.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
Yes, I know. Well, we don't have all day. You got the illusion of control. Mwahahaha. We were just voting for what to do with Samson, Naruto, but it's really hard to do that kind of stuff with the delay and everything, so whatever. Send him to Kirkwall. Hopefully Kirkwall will kill his ass. Won't let me kill him for some reason. Alright, pretty sure Varric doesn't have anything else to say.
Something you wanted to talk about?
No, he does not. I know there's at least one more thing Vivienne does to show me that she's a scumbag.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
I'm being summoned.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Adar.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
I'm curious. What has Vivian told you of my part in the affair?
She said you faced down the most dangerous of all wyverns in a desperate bid to save father's life.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
So you've met the family now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
What is it you want, Vivian?
Nothing, my dear. I already have what I wanted. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry, all thanks to you.
See, the impression I get from this little conversation here is maybe she didn't care about Bastien at all, and then he died, and then now she's using that somehow to get power. I don't know. She's kind of a bitch.
You always get what you want, don't you? No matter who you have to step over.
Of course I do, Inquisitor. I play the game to win. Well, I can't keep Marceline and Laurent waiting. Thank you so much for your cooperation, Inquisitor. I could never have done this without your help.
Your face is shiny, and your hair's stupid. So take that home with you. Maybe she did care about him, and she just decided to use his death to her advantage. I don't know. It was the whole thing was kind of confusing to me, but it seems like she's a bitch, is the overall idea.
Yes?
Alright, we're done with her. What the hell? Should you really be watching my stream, King Vixie, while you're driving? You lunatic.
Morrigan seems pleased with herself for some reason. That smug face. She becomes more and more like her mother each day. Don't tell her I said that.
I'm telling her you said that. She doesn't have anything new to say, so we're done with her.
I'll be here.
Questions.
I should go.
As you wish.
The Temple of Mythal sounds truly astounding. I would have liked to have seen it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I don't have the power of the well. Morrigan has it. I guess I'll rely on... I'll make the world better. Yeah, let's do that.
The war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
What am I supposed to do if that does happen? I tried at least, right? Shut up, Baldy.
We've done all right so far. We'll have problems, yes, but we can handle them.
Such confidence.
What's the alternative? Do nothing? We have to keep trying.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
Good plan, I guess.
How can I help?
Hello again.
Oh, I'm getting that fun glitch again where the text doesn't show up. Looks like it's saving load time. I had this yesterday when I was trying to talk to Colin and it started a cutscene, and then there was no text on the screen, so I had no idea what my choices were.
What do you need, my friend?
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Find Corypheus. If he vanishes, he will only rebuild his power and come at us again. And he will come. Whatever mad play the Magister has in mind, you star as his nemesis. I shudder to think what a creature like that could concoct next, given the time.
Alright, you can keep asking her for advice and she'll keep saying random things that may or may not apply to anything that's currently going on, so we're done.
Your worship?
Pleasure as always, boss.
Guess Iron Bull doesn't have anything to say. Fine with me. Sarah, you crazy bitch. What you got?
Long day.
Don't sing like that.
Hey, it's you again.
Guess none of them has anything to say either. Blackwall, I haven't talked to him.
Inquisition?
Oh yeah, the piss nug. That's the one.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
And Mr. Charisma's done.
I'll be right here if you need me.
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for... The Quizquisition.
What the fuck?
The what?
It begins now, and there is a timer. The Kunari are a ferociously pedantic people guided by a very particular philosophy. Name its author.
I believe the answer is Coslin.
Correct. Well played. We will continue when I have time, and the wind calls me.
Right.
Your worship.
See what Mr. Whiny is about.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
Skyhold won't fall apart if you take an hour for yourself now and then.
I'll keep that in mind. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
Is it just me, or does it look like he made that coat by shaving the Motley Crue's heads and gluing it onto a jacket?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Kickstart my coat. For some reason, you can talk to him like at least twice more, I think.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
You're letting Samson get to you.
And what if I am? The Red Lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing, and he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster. I sent word to Kirkwall. Samson will pay for his crimes there. I'm sure of it.
You knew Samson. You don't feel even a little sympathy for him?
I may have once, but after what he's done, my sympathies lie with those he betrayed. They will extend no further. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus's army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them.
What a shame that would have been.
Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? if you'd never become the Inquisitor.
For the people wondering in chat, yeah, I get that delay in the sound sometimes too. I don't know what it is.
I'd still be here. Well, maybe not here, but I'd be down in the barracks with the other volunteers. I couldn't just sit idle.
No, I don't imagine you could. Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the
Yay,
Maker
let's
be my
pray.
guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
How can you still have faith?
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
Unless he gets bored and surrenders. Any chance of that?
I doubt it.
I think that's the last Cullen cutscene. But I'll go talk to him again to find out.
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
What if it's something good?
Morrigan claims that if I close my eyes and wish hard enough, a fleet of griffins will appear under my command.
See? That's probably not true. But it would be fun.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. I'll stop worrying about it. So long as someone's watching it, even if that someone is Morrigan.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, besides Josephine, unless I missed someone, I think I've made sure I've exhausted all friendship stuff with all characters. So let's go wrap up the Josephine stuff now. Oh, I forgot fucking Cole, of course. Hey, female Cunari, not Cune, you doofus. It's sexy. Check out that ass. Padow. Why you so ugly? Angry Korea man.
Have you seen otherwise?
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks. For he knows well a pain with paltry gain. The fool who dares to rhyme Halam Sharab. It right.
Shite, he's wrong. Dead-eyed crazy, shite. I called him a him. Is he alive? Is everything alive? Shite, I hate raisins.
What the fuck? Well, I guess we're done with Cole now. I meant to short it. I don't know who the real Sanitos is, but he seems like a real genius.
Are you sure? Of course.
Come on. It'd be like banging Satan's daughter. Those horns. And her name's her name's Handlebars, so use your imagination.
All right.
Inquisitor?
There used to be a Warcraft 3 player named who called himself Angry Korea Man, and his insult to the other player was always, "Why you so ugly?" So that's why I called him Angry Korea Man.
Yes?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay. I thought I got the item from that. Let me check. Alright, now I go to Valerio and get the item. This thing's going to end in a duel, if you can imagine that. Actually, I think I might have done this wrong. There's the damn thing. Nope. I'm gonna go into the last part of the game, beating the game blind, not knowing what's gonna happen. So that'll be exciting for all of us.
What's this?
You said you wanted to see your original family crest. I found one for you.
I'm astonished. I'd given up hope that any example of the early family crest still existed. It even has our first motto, back from when we had a trading fleet to speak of. From sea to shore, we tame the waves.
We tame the waves.
It means much to have a reminder of that. Thank you. A pleasure. Another time.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
Good to know.
It's good to see you.
I wonder if I have to, like, leave and completely leave Skyhold and come back to trigger the next thing. I don't remember. Let's try going to the war room. I did romance her. That's why the duel should happen. But it hasn't triggered yet for some reason. Guess you must have missed the video with the awkward Kunari bending halfway down to try to make out with the human. I'm gonna try leaving town. I'll go close this rift and I'll go back and see if that triggers it. Come out, piss snug. I started romancing Sarah, and then I changed my mind because she was a little bit too dopey. I figured Josephine was the classier romance. I have no idea who I'm gonna romance as Man Shizzle, because I don't think this is a clear-cut choice. Kunari vaginas have teeth in them. Everybody knows that. Yeah, Josephine never gets naked. I have no idea which characters get naked and which ones don't. Wham Bambola, my bad influence on saying things that make no sense has worn off onto you, so congratulations. There we go.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I've just received the most terrible news.
What is it?
I'm engaged.
What?
I sense this is complicated. Tell me more.
For the past year, my mother and father have searched Antiva for a match for me. They had no idea you and I had grown so close. Today, I received a letter declaring they've betrothed me to Lord Adorno Cielo Tranto of Antiva.
I must deal with this. But until then, we cannot be seen in a compromising situation. I'm so sorry.
But my needs.
Are you saying we should act like nothing's happened between us?
No, not at all. But it is not right that we carry on while I am betrothed. I must break off the match first.
I assume your parents have political alliances resting on this engagement.
For once, that is something quite far from my mind. Oh, this is not what I wanted to happen. I barely remember Lord Otranto. I must see to this. And to my other duties. If I can keep my mind on them today at all. Inquisitor, I'm afraid untangling my engagement to Lord Otranto will take some time.
I don't have time for this.
He is uneven. The only acceptable thing to do would be to challenge him to a duel for my favor.
A duel? You're joking, right?
That was a joke, wasn't it? Sometimes it's hard to tell with you.
What? Of course it was a joke.
Of course, that would be silly.
Among Antivan nobles isn't usually fatal, but there's always a chance of harm. I hardly wish to see you skewered on a sword point for the sake of my honor.
But it'll be funny when I die and Corypheus wins, all because of you.
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
Busy? Son of a bitch. All my guys are busy? Oh, I guess Josephine has to be the one to do it. What the fuck? No! Alright, well, I assume if I go into my game clock and, like, fast forward it by 35 minutes, it'll end her quest that she's on right now, right? And then I can send her over to the dueling thing. How do you cancel a mission? Can you? I don't think you can. Well, I can cheat or something like that. Fast forward through it.